Tuesday Talk. So I've got some updates for you today, but before we get started, I know we have a couple resident announcements. So I will start with you, Miss Andrew, if you'd like.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. As you are probably all aware, the primaries are coming. Now, for the most part, we're not going to have anything to say in the primaries, right? But municipal elections for the city of Clearwater are taking place that day also. So when you get your mail-in ballots, and that's what you asked for, or if you go to the polls, you will be asked to vote for mayor, 2 council people, and a city ordinance. They're important. You might not feel like it, but the more local the politicians, the more impact they actually have on you. So, Robin and I will be over there after Tuesday Talk. We'll help you check your registration to make sure that you have a mail-in ballot ordered and it will come if that's what you want. Or if you moved in recently, make sure that the registration change went through, or we can put it through. Then I also have I have sample ballots for you to look at and take a copy of if you want, with information on how you can research the candidates. Okay?
Where?
Thank you.
Where? Over there. Okay.
Right here in this corner, that table. Miss Annette?
Good morning. I'm Annette Pierce, president of the Regency Oaks Scholarship Fund, and I'd just like to share a little information today. You all received this annual giving letter in your boxes last week, and it's that time of the year we invite you and thank you for all of your donations, which supports the scholarships for the Regency Oaks Associates who are attending accredited colleges, universities, trades programs, and certificate programs. Since we're a 501c3 nonprofit corporations, your donations may be tax deductible. Regency Oaks Associates at this time are picking up their scholarship applications, which the board will review. Last year, we awarded $90,400 to 19 deserving associates. That is a wonderful and commendable amount.
94,000. You said 900?
$90,400.
Oh.
These donations came from generous residents right here, sitting here. So we encourage you once again, and we thank you again. The reward ceremony is held the first Saturday of each year. This year will be June 1st, 2 o'clock right here in the town hall. You are all welcome to attend. Remember, this is a way of thanking our deserving associates who do so much for us throughout the year. So we encourage your donations. You may place them in the scholarship boxes in the mail rooms, both in the south or the north building. And by the way, yesterday we completed our Nothing But Cake Sale fundraiser. We sold $1,999, which means that we'll be receiving a check, which is 20% of $400 donation to the scholarship fund. Thank you to all of you who participated and do enjoy those cakes. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you for helping set that up. I actually bought 4. I don't know how I'm eating them all, so please feel free to help me. I did. Ms. Jan?
Hello, my name is Jan Baberick. I'm the new coordinator for Because We Care. I like to think of this as the Sunshine Group. Everyone needs a little sunshine in their life. We hope that we can help. We sell cards of all sorts, formal, fancy, friendly, and funny, for every occasion. Holidays, thank yous, thinking of you, sympathy, note cards, anniversary, birthdays. Remember your family and friends and neighbors with a cheerful card. Cards are available at all times in the arts and craft. We use the honor system, and there's a cash deposit box to pay for your purchases. We also have ladies who drop off flowers to new residents in a bud vase and to welcome them to Regency Oaks. If you have spare bud vases, we'd love to have your donation. Just drop them off and put them on the counter in the arts and crafts room. The money we raise selling cards is donated to benefit residents. Last year, we donated almost $4,000 for the bingo board. North and South libraries are solely funded by Because We Care cards. Next time you check out a book or do a new puzzle, think of us and support the library by purchasing greeting cards. We also have ladies who make lap blankets and cards for those going into the health center. We want them to know that they are remembered. We need your support, so please spread a little sunshine. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan.
I just wanted to let everybody know that we're gonna do instead of book swap this year, we're gonna do a used book and puzzle sale in the fall. So that money will go to Because We Care to help fill the libraries up. All right, so if you've got things, if you want to give them away, don't. Hang on to them, okay? If you really got to get them out of your apartment, let Beth Beaumont know. She'll find a way to store them. But save them, and hopefully we can help Because We Care people.
Thank you. Any additional announcements? Yep. Okay, we'll get started with some Tuesday Talk updates. So IHS just says Happy Valentine's Day, and they would love to give the gift of relaxation by hiring them to assist with your dusting, your laundry, your shopping, closet, and any kind of organization. Just call 502 or 503, and they can help you with anything you need. Evan had some updates in environmental services. The following areas have been detailed: the sports lounge, North Library, North Activities Room, Grand Lobby South, the South Elevator and Elevator Tracks, and the North Elevator and Elevator Tracks. Also wanted to mention that they've taken care of some of those cobwebs in the mail rooms, and the lobby furniture on the 1st to 5th floor south, and the lobby furniture 1st to 5th floor in the north have also been detailed. And just another reminder, I know we mentioned this before, but Miss Alexis has joined our team, and she actually will be training alongside Cindy this week. So if you do see her, please welcome her. Be nice to her. We want to keep her, and she'll get some training with Cindy. So we do not have any COVID updates in the north or the south or in healthcare at the moment. So definitely happy about that, right? Felt another little cold snap coming through, so hopefully we maintain our zeros. But keep being vigilant, washing your hands, and please communicating if you're not feeling well. Thank you all for your participation. I think it's definitely helped us to get where we're at, to zero.
Let's go.
Okay, a little bit from Kelly. Another reminder, we've talked about this numerous times. We want to remind everyone the speed limit is the 11 miles per hour. Please make sure you're noting that. We know that there are residents that are walking, and we are working on additional implementations to address those issues. We did mention Mrs. Robin Graham is here today, directly following Tuesday Talk, over here in the corner for voter readiness. Just for you, girl. Eastlake High School Tech Team will actually be here today at 2:45 p.m. In the Grand Lobby South. If you need any IT issues with your phones, with your computers, they will be down here, so they will be able to help you with that. And then just a reminder, we are going to be holding our semi-annual Transition of Care presentation Tuesday, directly following Tuesday Talk, February 27th. Kelly will get more information out, but that's February 27th. So just a reminder for that. Activities from Ginger this week. Again, the voter readiness at 11:30 here in the town hall. February 13th, the mentioned East Lake High School. We do have, of course, our Valentine's Day with Carla Hines will be at 7 p.m. here in Town Hall, and beer and wine will be served. Friday, February 16th, musical bingo with Joanne at 2 p.m. in the Grand Lobby South, and as always, check your drink tables. So a little bit of updates from Darwin Chris and our plant ops team. They completed 108 work orders and 80 are still currently open. They did install the new town hall sensor on the door, so that was completed on Friday. They ran some new wiring to repair some outlets in the breezeway ceiling. We're doing some warranty repairs on the HVAC in this area in the new town hall and salon. Repairing some of the trash compactors, and then we replaced 2 resident apartments that needed the new HVACs. So again, just a little bit of a weekly synopsis, much more to that list, but we'll have additional information on in his maintenance meeting in regards to work orders, tails, and other items. 2024, the ad valorem forms. You complete this form to receive your 2024 tax credit. So you will get this form, and we can turn that in to the front desk by Friday, the 23rd. Basically, you write your name and apartment number. The question, did you live here January 1st? Yes. Did you have a CCR contract? Yes. Do you claim a homestead exemption? And again, complete those and return those in to the front desk by Friday, the 23rd. The tax letters, those are actually going in your boxes today. We'll be providing the annual tax letters. These letters will be for your 2023 tax deduction. And Sherry said they are going in the boxes today. Just another reminder, the Select Service Guide went into effect February 1st. Those are available at the front desk if you don't already have them. We did not make any changes in transportation, maintenance, or housekeeping. And all of the information is on that trifold at the front desks. Updates from Ricky and Johnny. Gourmet will be February 25th. Special Valentine's Day menu for tomorrow. They are doing an enchanted evening on 2/15, and it will be Valentine's themed. Bella Row, February 23rd. If you didn't know, John Hubbs is our new assistant dining director, so we are recruiting for an executive chef. So pretty excited to be able to promote Johnny to that role. He's really excited to continue working alongside Ricky, and we of course will began the recruitment for an executive chef. And then Wine Club is today, Tuesday. Reservation reminders, they just wanted me to remind you, reservation confirmation reminders are being sent out 5 hours prior to your reservation, so that you're reminded or have a chance to cancel if you're unable to make it. So still working through some of that process, but food and beverage has definitely been trying to problem solve and strategize around some of those issues. A little bit of updates from Aaron at sales. Of course, we are now on to February. We met and exceeded our budget for January, so of course now it never ends for them. February is a new month. Our next event is the Design Your Downsizing. After that, we've got Financing Your Life on the 22nd. We did have a very engaged group of people at our last roadshow event, and several have signed up for our future events. And we do have a new associate. Her name is Micaiah Nearhood Allen, and she is our new moving coordinator design specialist. So those of you that work closely with marketing, you'll be able to get to know her. She just started last week. She'll be getting some training, and we'll get her going to help us in our future efforts. Our employee of the month was Maria Luisa Contreras. She is our housekeeper. She's been a part of the Regency team for 5 years. She always goes the extra mile for residents and staff alike, so if you do see her, please pass along congratulations. She was our employee of the month, so we're pretty proud of her. Okay, and a little bit of information from Dawn. We are doing a employee and resident talent show. So we've got lots of talent in this room, lots of talent in this community, and lots of talent on our team. So if you're interested in showcasing that talent, please do see Dawn or Ginger in their offices and let us know that you'd like to participate. This will be on April 4th, and it is a resident and employee talent show. So please do see Ginger and Dawn. Just a little bit, 2 pages of follow-up from me. We are doing our mole presentation. It's scheduled for Monday, 2/19 at 1 p.m. here in the town hall, so we can make sure we address any questions or confusion or concerns about that. We are purchasing a new ramp for the stage. We have purchased one, and we will make sure that this one is a little bit more appropriate for the needs of the community. So we've gotten that one approved, and we will be purchasing that so we can address that issue. Storages. Storages are a problem. So Betsy typically, sporadically goes each storage in her heels and her beautiful hair, storage by storage, level by level, and tries to make sure that we stay on top of the clutter. However, we need your help because part of the problem is residents will get rid of things and just kind of leave them there or say, oh, someone will want this little 50-year-old luggage, and no, we don't. We want it to be trashed or stored appropriately, so we will be addressing these areas. We do not need anything donated. We've got lots of precious items in our community already. So if you have things, please do clean it out. If you need our help, please let us know. IHS can come help you do a nice spring clean, but we are going to be going through these storages, and we'll leave notes and we'll leave communication. But if they're outside and we have no idea whose they are, at some point we do need to discard them. So again, we're not trying to upset you. We will most certainly leave notes, and if we know it's yours, communicate. But at some point, we've got to be able to clean up all the junk. So we need your help. Please look at your storage areas. Please make sure they're tidy. And we're going to go through Betsy and some of the team and just try to see what we can do to get those cleaned back out. So off that soapbox, we have lots of visits over. You know, our company just loves Regency Oaks. They really do. And because a lot of them, our home office is in Des Moines, Iowa. It's cold and it's freezing and it's snowing. So they're all looking for an opportunity to come to the warm Florida weather. So for the next week, we've got about 4 to 5 visits for exactly those reasons. I'm sure they all have other reasons, but I know that's part of it. So we're gonna have Megan Kimball and Whitney Weiss. Actually, Sherry Schweitzer, our Director of Financial Services, works very closely with them. They're our corporate financial analysts. They're going to be here Wednesday, tomorrow. Rebecca McCurdy, she is actually our AR Collections Manager. She's visiting Friday. Doug Watson is our corporate LCS IT programming. He's visiting Monday. And NDM is our new marketing firm and our regional sales specialist. It's a whole group of them. Cindy Brady, our strategist, Amy Waugh, our regional director, and a bunch of them are actually doing a lunch meeting. And that will be next Tuesday. So they'll be here around lunchtime. They want a tour, and we get to host them. So I know we have a couple more visits on the book, so I'll communicate those as they get closer. But I think we've got a full schedule thus far. We are working, I know it was mentioned in the last couple Tuesday talks, we are working on scheduling window washing. We're trying to be strategic about it, probably closer to end of April after the pollen season. I've spent my first, spring, summer last year and did notice the veil of yellow that covered everything a certain time of year, so we'd like to do window washing after that time of year, but we are working on that. Just pops back open for me. We have been addressing, let's see, make sure I get back to, there we go. And then I know it's been mentioned a couple times in regards to additional signage, so you kind of know how to direct. We are working with our sign company to get those signs created and designed for more signs to direct you to north or south or town hall. So we've reached out to them at the signage company, and we are working on some of those. So that's in progress, so more to come for that, but we have initiated that process. We have began, I mentioned before, replacing the batteries in the doors. Security's been going by and kind of giving me an update on the various halls and doors. We're going to order more batteries because apparently they need 3 batteries each. And so, fun stuff, huh? But we have began that process, so all of that is most certainly up to date and preventative maintenance. I know Darla mentioned it, but we did get those sensors installed on these town hall doors. Blue Team is still on site. Again, there's no departure date at this time. They are kind of finishing up and in a holding pattern on next steps with how we're going to address some of the north building flooring issues. So I've been on lots of calls with Blue Team and Encore, who's the carpet manufacturer, and our design team, which is called THW. Lots of calls about next steps on how we're going to address some of those areas. So my team and myself included are all focused on completing our annual evaluations. We've got about 340 associates, and we all have to do each associate's annual evaluation and then meet with them. So as you can imagine, that can be a little time consuming, but of course very important for development and communication. So that's been a big focus as our deadlines are quickly approaching. Liquor license updates, still no date, but we are moving forward. I had a call last week, I have another call coming up this week, and I have to go to the Clearwater Police Station to get my fingerprint and background done for the liquor license. So if you see me there, I did not pass. So that's next step in some of the process. And again, it is a very complicated process. I don't completely understand why. I know Miss Bobby said she had the pleasure of doing that in her past too. So just another part of it. It's all about liability. So looks like I'm the one. Again, in regards to speeding, security has been increasing their presence in radar detection. He's been sending me pictures and videos, and we have been addressing those pertinent associates and residents that continue to be repeat offenders. So we are working on that and remaining diligent with that. And then I know it had been brought to our attention that our on hold message was outdated. So thank you, Betsy. We've updated it. So I think we were still talking about a putting green and some other things that we no longer have. So we have updated it now. So FYI, we got it. I think that was all. Just 2 pages from me. Hope I didn't give you too much information in a short time. At this point, if you all have any questions? Miss Judy?
I've had
Is it on mute?
I've had it happen to me several times. I don't think it's a work order thing, but it's just what you were talking about, updating a message. When you call transportation, occasionally I get Liz's. And Liz hasn't been here for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but I still get Liz's message occasionally when I call transportation.
Okay.
I sent Daniel an email just this morning to tell him that.
Thank you. We'll get that updated.
Morning. I'm a member of the Aquafit group, and we applaud all the attempts to update the pool area. I was concerned about the brand new signs that have been put up. They're lovely, white with blue letters. Is there any policy about who can use the pool? I would think that we have some policy that says they're for residents, and that if you are bringing a child with you, you have, in other words, children must be accompanied by a resident. There is nothing there that says that. That's a liability. I would think that we should check our rules and regulations, and the new signs seem to be just a standard sign that you buy, but do not reflect Regency Oaks in our senior community.
So if I know which signs you're referring to, we actually had a recent visit from the health department. They always just check our pools and make sure we're up to compliance. And there was a new guideline that passed saying that we had to post the depth of the pool. So we simply bought signs to post the depth of the pool.
It does say no diving, no running, no jumping.
Yeah.
You cannot dive into the spa. You must have an adult if you are in the spa. But there's nothing in that says anything about children in the pool.
Okay. We'll take a look
So
at that.
this is why I'm concerned.
It's in the handbook.
Well, who has the handbook is going to read it.
Well, now, so that's actually something that's going to be completed now. The residents have taken a look at the handbook, and we're on the final stages of that. But yes, that type of information will all be in the handbook.
I have a question about the homestead forms that we filled out. That's something I'm not familiar with coming from the north. Do we have to wait for that to send it to our tax people?
So, yeah, we'll let Betsy. Okay, so I've got two forms that we're talking about right now. The first is the homestead exemption form. So that's what I put in everybody's box last week that just has those 3 questions.
Right.
Those you just complete and you turn back into the front desk.
Right.
Those you don't file with anybody, I actually take those and file them with the county on behalf of everyone. And then that's when we get the credit on your monthly service fee at the end of the year. The second form is the one that's going in your boxes today. That is the tax letter you're gonna get to your account. That is the one that claims, or that says how much money you paid to Regency Oaks in the past year and what can be claimed as a tax deduction for you living here at Regency Oaks. Does that clarify things?
On that same thing. On the homestead exemption, it says filled out by a resident. Does that mean by apartment?
By apartment.
That's what.
Thank you, Betsy. Any other questions? Okay, we'll stay warm and happy Tuesday. Thank you. You missed, Judy, I'm gonna see you in 10 minutes.
But this is, because there are so many complaints about maintenance, I'm gonna put in a thank you. Evan pointed out that our toilet had been moved and needed to be reset and recalked, and it was done within 10 days. And that's a first for me with maintenance, so I am putting in a compliment rather than a complaint.
Well, thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. As I mentioned, we are definitely working on that progress. Appreciate the feedback.